Just scrolling through online, and see one of those headlines
Yeah.
makes you like, hold on a sec, what?
Oh, yeah.
Like, just the other day, I saw one about AI coming to take all our jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And it's easy to freak out. Right?
Yeah.
But, like, what if there was a way to kind of cut through all the noise, figure out what's really going on?
That's where having, like, good critical thinking skills comes in. It's like almost like a BS detector,
Totally. And you know me, love a good BS detector.
Okay.
So today, we're diving into, the core stuff of critical thinking, all based on your source,
Yes.
Digital Darwin.
Yes.
Empower your kids to thrive in the AI era, right?
That's the one.
Now, before anyone listening thinks, oh, this is kid stuff, this is for everyone. If you're alive in this world right now, with AI getting bigger and bigger, these are skills. You need them.
I think that's precisely right. And you're right. While the source is about kids preparing them for this world, the reality is all of us are having to navigate a world with AI that's rapidly becoming a bigger part of our lives.
Exactly.
And so we need to up our game no matter what age you are.
Okay, so let's break down this critical thinking checklist from the book. First one, observation. This isn't just like glancing at something. It's really noticing, right?
Yeah.
Remember that video went viral. Everyone thought it was real. Mm-hmm. Turned out totally edited.
Oh, yeah.
Good observation skills have been like, something's fishy here.
It's like that good, like, Sherlock Holmes style. You walk into the room, you're like, aha, but what's missing?
Yes. Okay, then that takes us to analysis. Right? We're breaking info down piece by piece.
Yeah.
Like if we go back to that AI job headline, analysis is asking, what jobs are they even talking about? Where's this data from?
Yeah.
Is this like one little thing blown out of proportion?
Right, exactly.
What's the real story?
Because, sometimes you see those headlines and it's like, is this like one study from like who knows where?
Totally.
Or, is this really indicative of a broader trend? So analysis helps you sort that out.
And then we can't forget evaluation because not all info is made equal, right?
Yeah.
Is the source even legit? Do they have a bias? What are other experts saying? This is like when you're reading reviews online. Is this a real customer, or did someone get paid to write that?
Or are they trying to sell you something? Like, what's the angle? And are they only presenting one side? Because there are always multiple sides to every story.
Okay, so we've observed, we've analyzed, we've evaluated. Now it's inference time.
Okay.
This is where we're connecting the dots, trying to reach a conclusion. And this is big. This isn't about jumping to conclusions.
Right.
Just because some jobs can be done by AI doesn't mean we're all going to be out of work.
Right.
Think about how many times we misinterpret a text message, right?
Well, all the time.
Using inferences, well, that's part of critical thinking, so we don't have those, wait, that's not what I meant at all moments.
That's right. Because, good inferences, they have to be based on evidence, right? It's not just, like, what you feel like.
Exactly. Okay, after those inferences, we need explanations. It's one thing to have an opinion, but can you back it up? This is about like really explaining your thought process.
Yeah, and having the evidence to support what it is you're saying. It's not enough to just go, well, I think this. It's like, well, why do you think that?
Yes.
What have you seen that makes you think that?
Show your work, as they used to say in math class.
Exactly. Show your work.
All right, now for predictions. Not talking about like fortune telling here.
Yeah.
It's more about using what we know to make like educated guesses about the future. Think about how AI looks at data to, predict what you might buy online. Understanding that whole process, that helps you kind of control your own like digital footprint,
It's like strategic forecasting. If this is happening and this is happening, what might be some of the outcomes?
Right.
And some of those are going to be more likely than others.
Exactly. Okay, and finally, we reach judgment. Big kahuna. We've done all this critical thinking, and now we're using it to actually make decisions.
Yes. This is like the culmination of everything, right?
Yeah.
You've done all this work, and now how do you bring it all together to make good, solid choices?
Yes. And not just like knee-jerk reactions, but really thought out.
Yeah.
So how does all this actually play out in our lives? When you're like scrolling online and there's that crazy headline, critical thinking gives you the tools to be like, hold up.
To be skeptical. To question.
Exactly, to evaluate. Do I buy into this drama or not?
And it helps you make smarter choices,
Yes.
with your career, with your money, just understanding the news. It's It's powerful stuff.
Especially now with so much info coming at us, AI weaving its way into everything.
It's almost like you need a superpower to navigate it all.
It really is.
And to me, that's what critical thinking is. It's like that superpower that lets you cut through the noise and make sense of it all.
And makes you feel a lot more confident, I think, in the process.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So here's something to think about. The book, it's about kids thriving in this AI future. But how do we as adults, even if we think we're pretty good at this stuff, how do we need to, level up our own critical thinking game even more in this new world? That's something to ponder. And that is our deep dive for today.